Animals never forget their owner's love and care. That is why a reunion between animals and their owners is always so heartwarming. Grab a tissue and be ready, because this video is emotional. This girl had been away from her home for 3 months, and her loyal dog was over the moon to see her at the airport. This short clip is enough to see how deep their friendship is. When Millie returned after being away for 4 months, she was nervous to see her beloved horse again, and a bit terrified that she wouldn't recognize her. But the moment the horse saw Millie, she knew she missed her too. And now, watch how Smokey runs so fast to hug his beloved vet, who saved his life and took care of him for 2 months after a terrible fire nearly killed him. A very stressful moment for dog owners is when they want to reunite with their furry friends after a long time. It happened to this woman who was deployed for 6 months. When she returned and went to see her dog, he did not recognize her mom and was even scared of her. But as soon as the dog heard her voice, his behavior changed. His reaction turned the awkward encounter into a happy and warm welcome. Perhaps one of the craziest stories is the love that this dog has for her owner. Her owner had to stay in a hospital, and she was waiting at the door for him to return. Look how happy she is to see her owner being discharged from the hospital. This dog is Paquita, and sadly, she ran away from his home and could not find her way back. She was rescued by a dog shelter and lived there for 3 long years. Her family searched for her the whole time until they found her photos online. When they met their dog after 3 years, she did not recognize them at first, but things turned sweet in just a few moments after she smelled her dad. This boy lost his dog and also lost his hope to see him again. He gets so emotional that he can't control his tears. And this is the famous Lioness named Kiara and her unconditional love for her human dad. This Husky's owner had suddenly left Ukraine because of the war, and she was left behind, but the owner somehow managed to come back to rescue his dog. Look how happy the dog is for seeing her dad. This man is named Miro, and he saved this monkey from starvation. They can only see each other once a year when the circus comes to town. Every single time, the monkey shows so much appreciation and showers his hero with kisses. And this boy received a gift to remember for the rest of his life. He reunited with his missing cat after a long time. This kangaroo who lives in a sanctuary loves the woman who saved its life and can't stop hugging her. This woman had been traveling in Europe and away from her dog, but now she is finally home and reunites with what is most valuable to her. This injured bird was left behind by its pack because it was weak. So this kind man took the bird in and fostered it. Once it was ready, the man released it to live with a group of rescued birds. When the man came back after a month to check for his bird, the bird's reaction was priceless. This dog is Casey, and she sees the person she loves most for the first time after 2 years. She is so happy that she even fainted.
Is she okay, by the way?
But don't worry, everything is fine with her. This woman fostered this lioness since it was 4 months old. She visits the lioness every day, and this is the lioness's beautiful reaction every time. This woman lost his dog 2 years ago and finally decided to adopt a new dog. But when she went to a shelter, she couldn't believe her puppy had lived there for the past 2 years.
What does it feel like, Debbie?
Oh, everything I've ever wanted.
This lion had a plan, but he suddenly heard the voice of his owner, who had been away for several months. And these two meet for the first time after the dog is retired from U.S. Marine. Attila was preparing to live his retirement days at a shelter, but his old partner fought for 3 years, and he finally won the right to take the dog home. This dog was waiting in an airport for her owner, who was deployed 4 long months ago. When he saw her, he couldn't keep it in and created this beautiful emotional scene. Camels have exceptional memories and never forget. This beautiful camel saw her owner after 6 months, and now she won't let him go. I had no idea that fish have such strong emotional bonds. This scuba diver treated this Asian sheepshead rasa injury 25 years ago, and they are still friends. A woman who rescued these 2 lab chimps and helped them rehabilitate decided to go back and meet with them 25 years later. They immediately recognize her and make this beautiful, emotional reunion scene for us to watch. German Shepherds have a unique bond with their owners. This German Shepherd was a puppy when her mom left for her service. Now, after a year, she sees a stranger at her door. But after she sniffs the second time, she recognizes her mom again. Dean Schneider is famous for his bond with a lion pack. He hasn't seen his family for 2.5 weeks. And now, see for yourself how happy these lions are to have him back. I can't believe that these wild animals can be so sentimental and affectionate. This adorable capuchin monkey hasn't seen his grandma for a long time. This dog that went missing 6 years ago was miraculously found and finally reunited with his family. After a tornado destroyed this man's house, he lost his dog. He said he didn't care about his material belongings and only wished to see his dog again. Look at this emotional reunion. This dog went missing 2 years ago. Its owners were searching for it, but another family picked it up until it ran away and ended up straying on the streets. Eventually, a kind person found it, and an animal rescue organization tracked its owner using its microchip. Derek is calling his friends. He has been with these elephants for the past 20 years. Now they consider him a family member. After several months of being apart, this bear is hanging out with his rescuer at a wildlife rescue center. When this bird was a chick, it fell out of its nest on the grass. A woman found the hopeless chick and raised it without putting it in a cage. That is why the bird is in love with the woman and visits her every day. And that's all for today. Tell us about the longest time that you have been away from your furry friends. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell if you want to see part 2.